Oh, hi guys, hope you're all well. Just a quick brief of the last 24 hours. It has been challenging, as you probably have seen and heard on the news. So we had a sleepless night. Most of the strikes, they were in the eastern part of the middle and the southern part of Gaza, in al-Burayj, al-Maghazi and al-Qarara. Most of the casualties, they went to Al-Aqsa hospital, but at the European hospital we were on a standby all night long, well, almost until 4 in the morning, and then I just managed to get a couple of hours of sleep. And then my plan was to go to Al-Zawaida, Deir al-Balah, but as we were following the normal route, which is Salah Aldin Street, to be honest, I felt scared. You know, it was completely empty, and you can feel the fear. And people were just, advising, just don't use that road, don't use that road. Unfortunately, I lost the contact with the people in al-Qarara. You know, the place where I've made the video from yesterday. There were people actually in our plan to supply them with water. I know they are still alive because the ambulances were not called there, but we can't reach them. I've tried to call them a few times, so inshallah today, tomorrow, the day after, we'll hear good news. So we had to use a very difficult route just between the rebels, just to go to the al-Rashid Street, which is in the western part of Gaza, on the coast side, what they call al-Mawasi. We did manage to meet with a couple of people, and on our way back, it was, well, as it always happens, in Mawasi Khan Yunis, I think it was, we just suddenly heard a bit of a noise, and we saw a bit of dust. And as the car was just proceeding, as we were driving, we could see just people just scattered on the street. There were about 6 of them. They were hit by the quadcopter, which is the drone. I think we were almost 30 seconds, 1 minute maximum away from them, because when they saw the car, poor people, they stood up, come and ask them for help. We couldn't even comprehend what was going on. And the first guy who came and explained what was happening, literally he just said what it was, and he just collapsed. He was just bleeding from everywhere. So the guys, they took him in their car, and I had to go 200 meters almost in the affected area, and I couldn't leave someone who was just waving for me, to come and help him. So I went, and this guy, I just asked him, I said, "Oh, where's your injury?" I could see his blood. The blood was just gushing out from his left arm. And then as I was examining him, all his clothes, they were just soaked in blood. So after exposing him, every body part I was exposing, I could see a hole in it from the shrapnels. So, but alhamdulillah, we managed to do what was needed, and the ambulance came straight away. We stabilized him. We took him to the nearest hospital. But to be honest, when I got back home, I was just literally soaked. My clothes was just soaked in blood, and smell of blood was just in my nose.